first week of August to order. This ties planification to led by Councilor Dario De Leon, the singing the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Secretary, kindly conduct the roll call.
The presiding officer, Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Abay Perez.
Present.
The presiding officer pro tempore, Councilor Apolonio G. Bacay.
Present.
The majority floor leader, Councilor Cirilo Birado.
Present.
The minority floor leader, Councilor Oscar A. Buling.
Present.
Councilor Caroline D. Sison. Councilor Michelle S. Segundera.
Present.
Councilor Joselito O. Fontelera.
Present.
Councilor Berna S. De Rabago. Councilor Provil Iranoy. Councilor Dalia M. De Leon.
Present.
Councilor Alfred Felix C. De Castro. Liga ng mga Barangay President Raul B. Bacay. Ang Panlunsod na Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Loverly Bernabe. 11 members of this august body responded to the call, sir.
11 members responded to the call and now certified for quorum. We may now transact official business. Councilor De Castro, approval of the agenda.
Mr. Chair, I move that the agenda for today's session be approved.
Do we have an assigned business? Luz?
Sir, we have an assigned business, which is the ordinance adopting, amending our comprehensive traffic ordinance of the City of Alaminos.
Councilor Raul Bacay.
Mr. Chair, we would like to committee hearing this ordinance amending section 11 of City Ordinance number 20/22, otherwise known as the Comprehensive Transportation and Traffic Ordinance in the City of Alaminos on August.
Mamaya natin pag sa natanggal natin sa ano. Sige, mamaya na lang sa ano sa'yo. Pero sige. So, ano side business? Wala na po. So, yung mamaya natin i-schedule mamaya pag nandun tayo sa side business. Pero sa agenda yan lang. Isa lang. Okay. There is a motion by Councilor De Castro, seconded by Councilor De Leon and Councilor Raul Birado, that we For the approval of the said agenda today, we have one unassigned business. Any objection? Hearing none, the agenda is approved. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on July 30, 2019.
Any motion? Councilor Florence G. Bakay.
I move for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the SQ regular session held on July 30, 2019.
It has been moved by Councilor Florence G. Bakay, seconded by Councilor Secundera, for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on July 30, 2019. Any objection, amendment, discussion? Hearing none, the said journal and minutes are adopted. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Reference to business. Under proposed resolution, we have the resolution approving the additional partial list of projects funded under the following funds. 20% development fund amounting to 18,334,626 pesos and 58 centavos. And under the special purpose appropriation amounting to 32,150 pesos. Another resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement by and between the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Department of Information and Communications Technology for the implementation of the Tech for Ed in the city. And number 3 resolution is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement by and between the local government unit of Alaminos City, Pangasinan and the Food Savers Incorporated Mall, Alaminos City, Pangasinan for relief goods and other supply support during disasters, calamities, and complex emergencies.
Councilor Rodolfo.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I move for the suspension of one of the rules to accommodate our speakers for the three missions under proposed resolution.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilor Cirilo Rodolfo, seconded by Councilor Oscar Colling, for the suspension of the rules. Madam Secretary, kindly welcome our esteemed guests.
Our resource persons for item number 1 are our City Budget Officer, Madam Rowena Ruiz, our City Engineer, Ruel Camba, and of course Architect 2 from also our City Engineering Office, Sir Lloyd P. Santos, and of course another one pala, nakalimutan ko, Sir Louis D. Ferrer, also from the CEO.
Good afternoon po, Madam and sirs. Madam, sirs.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We're here again for your requesting for the proposed Lukap Esplanade at Barangay Lukap. It's a counterparting project. DBM fund from the President's Green Project. 8,275,944. And LGU fund, our counterpart is 1,665,580,000. Construction of line canal which is steel grating cover at Alaminos City Police Station, 224,502.42. And then our assistance to barangay school scatter for Pandan Elementary School, 16,450. 32 pieces gold medal for Pangasinan State University Alaminos City Campus, 3,200. 30 pieces gold medal and 10 trophies for Telbang National High School, 12,500. A total of 18,366,776.50.
Any questions from the body?
Then under special purpose appropriation na po yung assistance to barangays schools.
What do you mean? Bakit nag-trust fund yung una? Yung green.
Kasi sir, ito po yung perang
Grant
dinownload
ba ito?
po. Opo, dinownload ng DBM.
Parang request natin ito. Ano ba ang history ito niya?
Di ba sir, kung natatandaan nyo dati, pati cities may binibigay ang DBM na support fund. Pero ngayon, binago na mga nakasali po tayo dito, kaya may 8.2. Pero this past 2 years na, inalis na po yung assistance to the, for the cities, ginawa na lang po sa disadvantaged municipalities. So itong perang to sir, tayo ang huling recipient.
Pero ang from our fund is 1.6 lang.
Yes, sir.
Pero pala binibigay DBM?
Meron, sir.
Annually,
Oh, yes, sir. Yung mga LGU support fund sa DBM po galing.
Any questions with the body? Ipipresent po ba yung tsura ng Esplanade? Or kahit ipakita lang. Siguro kung ipapakita yung Lookout Esplanade tsaka yung Lookout Esplanade seawall.
Yes. Sir, while waiting for the presentation, sir, pwede mo ba ako magbigay ng
Sige, ma'am.
announcement?
Yes, ma'am.
Kasi kinol po ng DBM yung attention namin last budget forum. Yung mga ordinances daw po natin is isasubmit beyond the reglementary period. Lalo na po yung sa mga appropriation ordinance on annual budgets and supplementals. Dapat 3 days after the approval, sir, na isubmit na po dapat sa Sanggunian. Panlalawigan.
Dapat.
3 days after.
May isa pa lang.
Councilor Willows.
Sabi niyo kanina nga, Juan, yung green fund na yan para sa mga disadvantage pa, Alaminos.
Hindi, sir. Tayo yung recipient noon na included ang cities. Last recipient po tayo. Tapos after 2 years ago na, sir, wala na para sa cities, ginawa ng pang-municipality, yung mga disadvantaged municipalities na nabibigyan.
Okay. So, Madam Secretary, kindly please take note na pagka na-approvehan yung ordinansa, within 3 days, kailangan ma-forward sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan. May also request na ma-prepare natin yung final draft ASAP para less corrections. Siya mapirmahan natin agad yung ating City Council. At mapirmahan din ng local civil service. Yun na po, ma'am, yung announcement nyo doon.
Yes, sir.
So, wala na may question sa finance side. Siguro yung sa Esplanade, sir, pwede ba pasadahan natin? Engineer Robert Ganda. So, 5 minutes lang.
Sa LGU pa naman, ito po yung component din ng is yung roof guard. Yung para hindi po yung root ng mga halaman natin is bababa talaga, hindi po gagapang, hindi yan po sisirahin yung The another one is the CHB line canal and plant boxes. Next po, number 2, labor ako. Kaya lang, parang paliitin daw yung yung kasi para nandun po yung tinatawag na minimum requirements pala ng Kasi ang naka-install noon dyan is diameter of 2 meters, GI5. Ngayon, binawasan po hanggang 1.5 na lang para makakitan talaga yung mga PWD. Latest lang po na ibinigay po ng kanyan ng PWD memorandum para ma-utilize natin at hindi na po siguro hindi na po mag-create na traffic. Yung mas maliit po na rehabilitation of cross drainage, yung nandun po sa gilid po doon na nagklaglag kasi maliit po yung RCPC pipes. Kaya natural box culvert na maliit. Ang niya is around 1.2 by 9 meters. Next po is the construction of line canal with steel grating cover at Alaminos City Police Station. Inside po ng kwanito ng PNP para hindi naman daw bahain yung mga pulis natin. With steel grating, may takip po na bakal. So, thank you at ganda nga po po.
Any questions from the gentleman from Tawi-Tawi? Sir? Ito lang po, Councilor De Castro.
Kung lang, may napay sila yun sa gymnasium, may balik natin. Yung Tibwar, Tawid-Tawid. Why completion?
Kasi may phase 1 na po, kalahati lang po. Kaya phase 2 na yan, completion na po.
So parang yung unang nagawa, 3 poste lang. Yung there are 10 poste.
6 po yung
Ani.
nagawa. Bali 5 poste, may 4 po pong hindi na kumpleto kasi palit po naman yung budget. Yes po.
So possible din pala yun na pag nagbabudget tayo is phase by phase ng mga ganyan. Right?
As long as po ang pag...
Mauwi noong araw, ganun ba yan?
Ganun din po. As long as po yung under the COA circular na sinasabi din sa COA, kahit mag-phase 1 pa basta magamit. Basta usable na siya. Pwede po.
But next year, pagka pumayag yung jail, pag tawin-tawin, tapos phase 1 lang.
Phase 3 na agad.
Tawin-tawin.
Any other questions? Pero sir, para lang ulit alam namin, para mag-build po ng isang coverboard, mga more or less, magkano ba? Kung phase 2 ay 1.6, phase 1, mga ganun din.
Mga 3.4 million po.
Total.
Yes po. Pag may mga existing ng existing ng floor slab, that is it is reduced also to 3.2. Ganyan po yung o 3.1 ganyan. Maglalaro lang dyan po.
Any other question? Any other question?
Yung sa bagong auditorium.
Sir Gato?
Yung sa bagong auditorium dito na namin.
Ito na kaya? Wala. Sir, dun sa seawall, parang magtatambak tayo tapos lalagyan natin ng kahoy tapos ng stainless na...
Yes po, magtatambak ulit tayo another kung mag-expand tayo ng 17 meters towards, maglalagay pa rin tayo ng seawall ulit. That's made of stone masonry.
Hindi na po tayo dadaan sa DNR o reclamation?
Parang
legal.
Ang pagkaalam ko rin po, kasi yung na-approvean po na natin sa DNR is around 5 hectares. Kaya lang yung na-reclaim pa natin is around 2.4. Kaya kulang pa po.
Pero ang kausap natin ng DNR na hindi na reclamation.
Yes po, DNR po.
So, wala tayong problema. Any other question sa ating engineer? So, mas papagandahin ng look up. Okay. Kung wala na, maraming salamat kasi si Ruel Camba at Madam Rowena Luis. Salamat, sir. Anong next item, Madam Secretary?
For the next item, the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Barcelesi to enter into MOA with the ICT. We have Madam Venus in Balagua, City Government Department Head 1 of the Information Office.
Ay, ma'am, good afternoon.
Good afternoon po. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. So, I am here to request the honorable members of the August Body for the issuance of a resolution authorizing our City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into memorandum of agreement with the ICT for the implementation of the Tech for Ed project in the City of Alaminos.
Can you give us a brief background po dun sa project and siguro ano yung gustong gawin ng DICT for the information of the public?
Yes, sir. So, the ICT has been a very, very strong partner of the city government of Alaminos because they have been giving us so many projects. To mention a few, we have the digital literacy for women. It was just done a few weeks back. We also have one which was the RISTT, Rural Impact Sourcing Training, which enables our constituents to be able to have opportunities online. And this time, they are offering another benefit to the City of Alaminos and its constituents by giving us the opportunity to implement their Tech for Ed program. This means to say that ipapahiram po nila sa atin yung kanilang platforms that include router po for internet connectivity, laptops po, computers, and this will benefit our OSYs, our women group, our OFWs. Everybody can access to this initiative. What they are only asking from us is we provide a space where we can accommodate the logistics they will be providing. At this point in time po, meron na po tayong na-identify. It's at the CSWD office. May existing na po doon na additional laptops. Meron na rin pong internet connectivity. Magbibigay po sila ng router. Ang gagawin lang po natin ay mag-commit tayo na ipapagamit yung kanilang platform for free to benefit the members of the peripheries po of our communities. So, yun lang po.
Ma'am, yung platform lang yung router and platform lang yung papahiram nila?
Yes, sir. Bali, ang magiging labas po kasi niyan, sir, parang magkakaroon po ng research hub. They'll be providing the logistics, yun nga po, laptops, computers, yun pong internet connectivity, router po. Tapos, internet connectivity ang counterpart ng city. At saka yung space po na paglalagyan ng mga logistics.
Ano po yung difference ng, any questions from the body? Sa library po kasi di ba meron po tayo Tech for Ed Center?
Opo, that is an added platform po. Kasi po, nagagamit na ng library users natin yon, and then they would like to extend another form. Ngayon naman po, pwede po nilang ilagay doon sa CSWD kasi may existing computers po tayo doon. Dadagdagan po nila. So those who cannot avail of the use at the library, they can automatically make use of it doon po sa CSWD office na.
Po?
Dito po sa may office po ng CSWD. Opo. Nasa second floor siya, Sir Mark. Si Sir Mark po ang magsaserve na parang technician doon sa area. So we will not be spending any amount, we will not be slashing any amount of budget to sustain po yung salary nung magmamanage because we have staff from the CSWD po.
Okay, so Tech for Ed, meron yung sa agriculture office, meron sa library, and then meron din si CSWD.
Yes sir, parang extension po nila yon ulit.
Pero, will it be under Mount Imelda Ruiz?
Ang nakalagay po sa office is ang magiging, later on po, ang magmamanage na po doon para hindi na po tayo mag-slash out ng budget. Kasi ang gusto po nila parang may technician. But sabi namin, may existing na po na nakalagay doon. So, later on po ang CSWD po ang mag-take over ng program dahil sila naman po yung kinalalagyan ng logistics.
Mga iba-iba yung end user naman.
Iba-iba po. And it will be offered for free.
So, ang counterpart lang is space and...
Space po yung internet connectivity and personnel to man the logistics po.
And other questions from the body? Councilor Secondera.
Hi ma'am. With regard to preventive maintenance, readily available po ba ang ating technician like you mentioned a while ago, and do we have a service center?
Apo, ang magiging agreement po niyan kapag may nagkaroon po ng problema, say for example, at our end we cannot fix po kung ano yung problema within the system, ang DICT po would be more than willing to come and then assist us on how we would be able to go about maging normal po yung sistema.
Any other questions? Councilor Ramos.
Sino pwedeng gumamit dito?
Sir, ang nakalagay po ay we can offer it to OSYs, women's group, pwede pong OFWs, anybody who would like to access po ng program nila. Kasi may mga iba pong nakapaloob doon na they could also offer yung government services, online passporting, online GSIS checking of loans, ganun po. So lahat po pwede pong mag-access, and yun lang po ang hinihiling ng DICT because they have the mandate na kung po pwede po ay i-assist tayo in terms of being able to connect to the system ng mas mabilis para mas makatulong po sila sa mas marami.
Dito, pwede.
When, sir? Apo. Sir, hindi. Apo. Okay, sir.
For the information of the body, yung agriculture office, meron rin silang tech for ed center para sa farmers naman. Na parang pag-online ka, tuturuan ka ng mga cycles or yung mga bagong technology ng farming. Sa library naman, more on lahat naman. Pwede kang mag-apply ng MBA doon, apply ng passport, pwede kang mag-training. Kunyari, mag-abroad ako, pwede kong kumuha ng lesson sa English. Kasi papakinggan mo ganun, tuturuan ka mag-pronounce. Ganun. So, I guess dito, isa na namang venue kung saan pwede kang matuto.
Opo. I-extend lang po nila yung coverage, yung scope. Kasi po, yun sa library, medyo, syempre sir, maliit po. So they would like to offer another space.
Counselor, first and counselor secondary.
Ito po ba ma'am ay open 5 days a week or sa 24/7?
Ang nakalagay po sa Memorandum of Agreement, ang nire-request po nila would be open from Mondays to Fridays. But if there is a need, siguro po pwede nating i-coordinate with the CSWD office. Alam naman po natin na they would be more than willing kasi ang benepisyo po naman para sa constituents.
Thank you, ma'am.
Counselor Secondary, last question.
May I just ask, ma'am, who will shoulder the operating expenses and also the incidental expenses?
Ma'am, as what we have identified a while back, ang hinihiling po ng DICT, yung magmaman po nung computers na ibibigay nila. But meron naman na po tayong capable doon na train si Sir Mark. So, hindi na po natin gagastosan yon. Kung just in case magkaroon po ng problema sa system, that's where we can join forces po with the ICT. Kung ano po yung maibibigay nila na assistance and kung ano po ang counterpart ng LGU for us to be able to get back into normal operations, yun po yung hinihiling lang nila. Opo.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Venus, for attending us in our regular session. Salamat.
Thank you very much for permission to leave you.
Yes, ma'am. Madam Secretary. Next.
For item number 3, we have Ma'am Jane Consilera from CSWDO.
Good hapon, ma'am.
So, good afternoon, Your Honor, and everybody. In behalf of our CSWD officer, Ma'am Imelda Ruiz, and our city assistant, CSWD, Ma'am Elizabeth Radok, I am Jane Consilera, and with me is Ma'am Josephine Bantola, who is in charge of our stockpile. So, we have our agenda, resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to enter into a memorandum of agreement by and between the local government unit Alaminos City, Pangasinan and the Coast Savers Incorporated or CSI Mall, Alaminos City, Pangasinan for relief goods and other supplies support during disasters, calamities, and complex emergencies. So, nakita po kasi namin dito, Your Honor, na yung andito lang po is support during disaster. So, actually po, nagkakaroon na kami ng purchase before pa po ng disaster. So, probably i-correct namin ito, ma'am, na lalagyan namin ng pre, during, and after disasters. Kasi isa din po sa requirement ng ating SGLG na tayo ay may naka-stockpile na 1,500 family packs po. Kahit wala pong disaster, yun po yung naka-allocate para sa ating bayan.
May questions po ba? Councilor Raul Bakay.
Kasi ma'am, ang tanong ko lang, yung para sa relief ba na pundo natin, ma'am, galing sa DSWD fund or naka-allocate sa DSWD fund or sa 5% na calamity fund po?
Yun po kasing calamity fund or for disaster is naka-enjoin po yun yung budget niya doon sa CDR. So, dapat po kasi nandito rin si Ma'am Maylene.
Actually kasi dun sa barangay kasi yung relief nasa pundo lang 5% development.
As per nandito po sa MOA, kung may copy po tayo. Nandito naman po yung mga nakasaad ng whereas.
Pero yung pundo ma'am na para sa halimbawa pag bibili tayo ng relief pundo pa na
CDR po.
CDR.
Apo. So kami lang po yung sa CSWD kami yung nakikipag-transact sa CSI para po doon sa purchase ng goods.
Hindi ba tayo nag-purchase sa NFA?
NFA, meron din po. Pero sa rice naman po yun.
Goods ito.
Sa goods po, parang yung sa mga canned goods, Milo, gatas, ganun po, Your Honor.
Meron po bang restrictions? Kasi parang purchasing na to, di ba?
Opo.
Procurement eh. So, kumbaga meron bang kayo pina-follow na checklist?
Meron po. Meron po kaming checklist din. Tapos yung nagbibigay din po ng CSI yung mga requirement nila galing ng LGU. Naka-attach po yun sa obligation of CSI sa MOA po.
Pero hindi rin pwede kayo mag-bili rin sa ibang groceries. Pwede rin.
Yun po kasi ang naka-MOA, hindi po siguro.
No, I mean, bilang CSWD, bilang CDRRMC, pwede ka mag-purchase sa ibang groceries basta may MOA.
Pwede po.
Pwede. Okay. Any other questions, Councilor Rado?
Yung title lang po, nakalagay kasi, Resolution authorizing City Mayor Brian Lorenzo and cost savers for relief goods and other supply support. Parang baka memorandum agreement ito for Alaminos to buy and CSI to sell. Parang wala kasi nakalagay dito for relief goods and other supply support lang.
Opo, kaya i-correct namin for further correction po ito. Tapos i-present na lang po siguro yung bagong kopya sa inyo para hindi lang po during disaster kasi mayroon na po kaming mga na-purchase before pa ng disaster.
So pag meron pong humihingi sa legislative, pwede bang humingi rin kami ng goods? Joke lang po. Any other questions? Councilor Lavalo?
Ma'am, yung pag-purchase nyo ng groceries po sa CSI, paano po yung mode of payment?
Cheque po yun, ma'am. Kaliwaan kung baga. Hindi sila magre-release ng goods kung wala yung payment natin ng cheque.
Pwede bang sarap mag-store po nila?
Magmumuha po tayo.
Magkano po yung cost ng isang pack?
Sa isang pack, at 350 pesos.
Ito na ba kayo, Fred?
Pero kung may donation kayo, acceptable.
Any other questions? Last two questions, Councilor Apollo G. Bakit and Councilor Guillen.
Kung sakaling hindi na-consume yung product na nabili natin,
Yes po.
wala namang calamity dumating.
Yes po.
Ano pong gagawin natin dun sa product?
Pwede po.
Malapit na yung expiration date. Kasi 2 years lang yan.
Opo, ina-allow din po kasi ng as direktiba ng Central Office at Regional Office na pwede po ito ay gamitin ng ating para sa food for work. Yun po yung mga declogging ng mga kanal sa barangay. Dahil alam po natin during these days, ito po ay tag-ulan. So, yun po yung mostly na yearly din namin na pinapagawa sa mga barangay captains.
Councilor De Leon, first. And then Councilor Bakay, and Councilor Lo.
Kung halimbawa na-isuan ito ng resolution para sa CSI lang, halimbawa pagkaupusan sa CSI, hindi na ba pwedeng tayo bibili ng ibang grocery?
Pwede tayong gumawa ulit ng MOA o po sa ibang grocery store, pero malabo atang maubusan ng CSI.
So, pwede naman kasi open plate naman. Pwede
Opo.
doon kahit saan.
Basta po may
Ano,
MOA.
lang siguro.
Opo.
Councilor Doc, last question.
So dito, yung may mga binabanggit kasi rice dito eh. Di ba usapan natin, dito po rice, we choose it from NFA.
Opo.
May dito, the obligations of possible supermarket sa number 2. May rice na sinasabi dito. Quantity and quality possible source, however, research the right to allocate quantity of rice needed to grammar depending on its stock. Bakit mapapatay sa CSI kung may kuno tayo sa NFA? Tapos dito sa may umpisa naman dito ng rice yung last page, number 1. Whenever the LGU decide to purchase rice or credit from possible source, the LGU shall submit to the possible supermarket Inc. Alam niyo si Branch documents may tanda para may rice na naman tayo pinag-usapan dito. Samantalang may MOA din tayo sa NFA. They will make available rice.
Opo. Hindi lang, ano lang po siguro to, sir, however lang, reserves the right to allocate. Pero meron nga rin po tayong MOA na naka-separate separately to NFA to purchase NFA rice.
And they are obliged to make available enough rice for
So, i-correct na lang po namin ito. Opo.
pagkunin pa natin
Sa CSI, oo.
may matong na yun.
Opo. Sige, sir. Noted po.
Ma'am, so are you saying lahat po ng we are talking about goods, not rice. So yung rice dito sa MOA, i-omit ba?
Yes po.
Okay, I wanna make it clear yung resolution is about goods only sa CSI, not rice. So please correct dun sa mga input ni Councilor sa libro do.
Sa obligation of co-saver po. Number 3.
At sa obligation of LGU number 1.
Obligations of CSI number 2 yun.
Number
Number 2.
Number 2 po.
Tapos yung sa LGU.
Obligation of LGU number 1.
1.
Okay. In the interest of free trade ba, kunyari may MOA rin with, let's say, grocery B. Meron ba kayong requirement na kailangan bilhin nyo yung mas mura? Or wala naman? Nasa purchaser na po yun?
Purchaser na lang po yun kasi yung may SRP sa suggested retail price, pero pagdating po kasi sa paggawa ng ating voucher ay i-coordinate pa po namin sa GSO.
Yung price?
Opo. Maliban doon sa SRP.
Okay. Ang linawin ko yung sa MOA, kasama ba rice o hindi?
Ma'am Beth?
Hindi kasama rin. Goods lang.
Kasi mayroon na po tayo sa LFA.
Ayun nga po. Hindi, pero... Sige ma'am. You can speak. Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am, but we're trying to regulate lang kasi baka meron sa NFA, meron rin sa CSI, baka sa CSI pa rin tayo bumili. So yun yung we're trying to, so maybe pag may certification siguro yung NFA na wala kaming stock.
Meron kasi incident, sir. Recently lang po, galing sa ating supplementary feeding, meron po talagang time na wala pong price sa NFA.
We understand ma'am, pero kunyari, naubusan sila, do they give iba certification na naubusan natin. Yun po yung siguro bigyan input din sa MOA na walang problema naman na mag-purchase din sa ibang stores. Pero sana may certification as priority kasi yung NFA. So kunyari wala na. Hindi, tsaka tayo nahanap sa iba. But they are first priority kasi mas MOA.
Yung ginawa namin, sir, recently mga protest kami sa supplementary fee, nagbigay po ang certification that they will not have
Yes.
lapse funds.
So, okay na lang natin sa MOA na rin yun. Ano? So, siguro in the event that NFA has no more rice, a certification is provided and then we can purchase elsewhere. So, pwede and rice. Goods and rice po tayo sa resolution. Another question po? Wala na? So, madam, yes, sir.
Will it be CSI to reserve the right or LGU to reserve the right to buy rice from either CSI or narapatan natin? Hindi yung CSI na CSI reserve the right to supply
LGU.
balik tayo.
LGU.
Yung sa number 2 yun, nandun yun eh. However reserve the right. CSI however reserve the right to allocate
Ayan.
number 2.
Number 2.
Under obligation of procedure.
Urgent po ba itong matter na po? Urgent po ba? Kasi kung may mga corrections pa kayo, we can discuss it. I-edit mo na and then for next week na lang.
Sige po, pag-uusapan na lang po namin ni Mang Beth.
So kindly input ma'am yung correction ni Councilor Doc. Obligations of CSI number 2, third line. And then the working title. And then... Right pa po ba? Okay, kung wala na, we would like to thank Ma'am Jane Fadilera. Ma'am, maraming salamat po.
Thank you. Permission to leave, Your Honor.
Papaayos lang ha. Papaayos na lang. Mga kailangan. Madam Secretary, we will now lift the suspension of the rules.
Mr. Chairman,
Councilor Serino Rodo.
I move that items number 1, 2, and 3 under proposed resolution be elevated to the business of the day for deliberation.
It is moved by Councilor Serino Rodo, seconded by Councilor Rapago, Councilor Secretary, Councilor Aplano G. Bahay, and Councilor Rodel Lanoy, to include item number 1, 2, and 3 under proposed resolutions to our business of the day. Any objections? Hearing none, the 3 items are included in the business of the day. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So we have communications received. Item number 1 is the review of barangay budgets of the following barangays: Barangay Inirangan, Kibuar, Balangubong, Balayang, Kabatuan, Dulacat, Maawi, Magsaysay, Palabis, Pukal-Pukal, Polo, San Antonio, Tangkarang, and Tilbang. And
Councilor Serino Rodo.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, kindly schedule committee hearing for the purpose of reviewing this barangay budget on Friday. August 9 at 8:30.
Councilor Rodo moves to schedule a committee hearing regarding the barangay budgets of 14 barangays on August 9, 8:30 in the morning. And second by Councilor Secundera. Next item.
review of the Sangguniang Kabataan barangay budgets of 37 barangays.
Again, Mr. Chairman, kindly schedule committee hearing for the purpose of reviewing the 37 annual budgets of the civil barangays on Friday also, August 9 at 10. Not 9:30. 9.
Sabay-sabay na pa.
9 o'clock.
Okay, Councilor Serino Rodo moves to schedule a committee hearing regarding the SK barangay budgets of 37 barangays. August 9, 9 o'clock in the morning. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Secretary. Any objection? Hearing none, the committee hearing is set on August 9, 9 a.m. Next item.
Under unassigned business, we have the ordinance amending Section 11 of City Ordinance Number 2005-22, otherwise known as the Comprehensive Transportation and Traffic Ordinance of the City of Alaminos, enacted on November 18, 2015.
Councilor Albahay, you have a...
Mr. Chair, I would like to schedule the committee hearing of Ordinance amending Section 11 of City Ordinance Number 2005-22, otherwise known as the Comprehensive Transportation and Traffic Ordinance of the City of Alaminos, enacted on November 18, 2015 on August 12. August 19 na lang.
August 19. 19.
19.
Ano oras pa? Ay. May nakapag daw si... mas maaga daw.
Yung...
Ano ba ngayon?
Kasi Friday na lang.
Friday?
Friday na lang. Para diretso na. Friday, 10 o'clock.
Ano naman, mga 11 na. Ay, may diretso ba? Mabilis lang.
Mabilis to?
Mabilis lang. 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, okay. 21.
For the information of the body, meron kasing memo na may memo na pinadala si DILG through si President Duterte through the DILG na we have to clear the national and the barangay roads. So yung mga ambulant vendors, yung mga nagpa-park, yung mga illegally park, yung mga mali ang paradahan, kailangan natin i-clear yung mga kalye kung 10 meters man yan, 15 meters man yan, 20 meters man yan. So I think we have 60 days to comply. So ginagawan ng paraan ni Mayor Brian Celeste, nag-meeting ang Peace and Order Council kahapon para discuss. At nakita natin yung ibang ordinansa, may konting conflict kung saan pa talaga pwede mag-park, pwede pa tayo mag-park ulit, ano ba yung pwede at hindi pwede. So, kailangan daw natin itong i-revisit kasi in the next 60 days, kailangan natin i-assess at may reports every week. So, we have to do this para maklear daw yung mga problema natin dati. Yung mga problema natin last time ko yan. We have to strictly implement. They have to strictly implement our ordinances regarding penalties. So, we got traffic tsaka decongest ng city district.
Yung hearing.
Hearing, traffic lahat. Galit, may memo. Madam Secretary, kayo may furnish also our city council. Na-furnish na rin. Councilor Pinoy.
Ano yung mga nakisrot ng bulta ng
I-discuss na lang daw natin sa hearing. Na pag-usapan din yun. Kasi meron yung mga lampas na talaga yung built-in din. So, Councilor Raul Bagay scheduled sa committee hearing regarding the said ordinance and possibly amending it on August 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. August 9, November 18.
Nainak po yung ordinance ng November 18, sir. 2015.
5 ata? 2005 tapos.
2005 po.
Hindi ko maalam sa mga sabi.
2005.
Okay, any objection? Hearing none, the said committee hearing is set on August 9, Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning. Sana makapunta po tayo kasi parang joint effort po ito ng lahat ng buong LGU. Sino pong imbitahan natin?
Transport
Market.
Transport group, market.
Mga tuta-tuta ba? Kailangan ba?
Mga tulak. Mga tulak. Pulis sa puso.
Gusto mo tayo muna tapos
Marami.
gusto mo yung market, also yung LGU muna tapos may proposal tayo, tsaka din imbitahan ng iba. Kasi pagka imbitahan ng lahat, wala. Kasi matatapos. So Then you invite the market supervisor, the PNP, POSO, planning.
Yung zoning.
Zoning officer. Yun lang.
Kasi hawag nila yung building permit, yung zoning, sila yung pinagyan ng building na naka-approach.
Sa planning, planning saka engineering.
Yung planning nga ito, yung zoning. Yung zoning.
Engineering na lang, siguro engineering to the zoning officer, and then sa planning siguro mas marami. Or the representatives. Okay? Any other suggestions? Wala na, the committee hearing is set on August 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Another unassigned business?
Holiday kasi sa August 12, so regarding dun sa dialogue, regarding dun sa regulating the selling and promotion of junk foods in elementary and high school, inside and within 100 meters perimeter in public and private school. We'll be scheduling also on August 14, reschedule on August 14 instead of August 12. 14. 9 a.m.
So, we also include the, since it's a holiday on August 12, meron tayong hearing. We have a dialogue on that day, so Councilor Apollonia Bahay moves to schedule the said dialogue from August 12 to August 14. Ano pong oras? 9 a.m. Okay, any second po? Seconded by Councilor Doc. Any objection? None.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Councilor.
Business. Mr. Chair, gusto ko sanang ilipit yung problem regarding sa iskipan. Iskipan. Kasi nag-session ang mga kapitan. Actually, in-invite namin ang budget saka accounting kung paano ilipat yung transport yung pondo ng SK barangay pan to the SK pan kasi magsarili sila at kung paano ang tanong namin kung paano i-disburse ay kapag mag-project magpo-purchase ang mga SK gagamitin yung pondo. Tinanong namin kung ano yung mga yung mga papers ba ng barangay na ginagamit, yun din ba yung gagamitin sa SK. Actually hindi nila masagot sa kuha daw nila. Ang kuha daw ang pwedeng sasagot doon. Pagkatapos meron kaming nakuhang memo galing sa DILG sa DBM national na hindi pa ini-implement. Pinakita namin sa budget sa accounting ang mga kasagot daw actually kuha. Ngayon pag i-invite namin ni kuha, kaya nung usapan namin mga kapitan, ilibit ko na lang dito sa August Body, Sanggunian, yung problema patungkol dun sa gusto kong i-committee schedule for i-invite yung
legislative inquiry.
I-invite ang legal officer, lahat ng legal official, SK Federation official, Barangay Treasurer Association official, budget officer, accounting, at PUA po. PUA.
Okay. Councilor Doc, Councilor Raul Bakay would like to schedule a dialogue or a legislative inquiry regarding the disbursements, pag-disburse at paggamit ng SK budgets. Tatakil mo rin pala dito. Kailan po
review.
Kasi i-review nyo na eh. Paano?
Yun na, i-review na. Pagkatapos, pag-transfer, hindi nila alam kung
paano
anong pang gagamitin na form pag-disburse doon sa pera ng
Sige po.
At tinanong namin sa budget sa accounting, hindi rin alam. Sa kuha daw ang nakakalam kung ano yung mga papers na At actually, pag in-invite naman yung kuha dito, hindi pupunta kasi ang susulatan daw sa region. Regional daw ang susulatan para ito papuntahin sa ganun.
Kailan po niyo gusto kaya iset yung inquiry? Hindi abot. Kung region pa ang sulat. Next week.
August 20. 1 p.m.
Hindi ako pwede doon.
August.
Mas maga.
Mas maga.
Yung August 12 ay 14.
Hindi kaya yung pan. Kasi
Sarata pa yung region eh.
Ay, sa region pa yung pan.
Wala ka ba? Kaya wala pa.
Sila.
Oh? Pwede naman. August 20? August 20, what time po? 1 p.m. Sige po. Councilor Bakay moves to set a committee legislative inquiry regarding the SK Barangay budget on August 21 p.m. Madam Secretary, nabanggit na kanina yung mga kayo gustong imbitahan. Siguro, sulatan agad natin yung COA region by this week para ma-invite na agad sila. Kasi sila yung pinaka-key personality na kailangan nandun. So,
kasi actually, Mr. yung mga ibang bayan nagagamit na yung mga budget ng isa. Tayo hindi.
Okay? Bitigyan yung setup August 21 p.m. Next item.
Now we proceed to the business of the day. Under the new business is the second reading of the ordinance creating the City Youth Development Council of Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Councilor Loverly Bernabe.
Mr. Chair, with regards to this proposed ordinance creating the City Youth Development Council of Alaminos City, Pangasinan, Mr. Chair, I move for scheduling for third and final reading on our next regular session.
This was moved by Councilor Loverly Bernabe. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Olbakay and Councilor Apple G. Bakay for to calendar the said ordinance for third reading in our next regular session. Any objection? Amendment, discussion, questions? Ako may question lang po ako. Councilor, can I just ask, yung na-define po kasi doon sa ordinance po ninyo yung office? May na-identify na po ba kayo na office ng opisina?
Ng Local Youth Development Council po, wala.
Wala pa. Okay. So baka pwede natin matulungan si Councilor Loverly na makaharap ng office. And then...
Addition siguro, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilor.
Yung office niya rito sa legislative, wala pwede lang temporarily
i-extend na.
Pwede yung gawin siguro.
Secondly, yung with regard to funding, Councilor, straight to sa Office of the Mayor.
Yes po.
Okay. May iba pa ba problems na pwedeng na kailangan i-amend? Wala na. Okay. So, any other questions? Hearing none, the said ordinance is calendared for third and final reading in our next regular session. Next item.
Resolution approving the additional partial list of projects funded under the following funds. 20% Development Fund amounting to 18,334,626 pesos and 58 centavos, and under Special Purpose Appropriation amounting to 32,150 pesos.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Councilor,
there are no more questions or concerns, comments on the proposed measure. I move for its adoption.
It has been moved by Councilor Siri Rodok. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Secundera, Councilor Renoy, and Councilor Apollo G. Bakay that we adopt the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is adopted. Next item.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into Memorandum of Agreement by and between the Local Government Unit of Alaminos City, Pangasinan and the Department of Information and Communications Technology for the implementation of the TIC4 city.
I-approve natin ito? Wala na. Sino ba ang DIs? Education. Technology. Councilor Florence G. Bakay.
I move for the approval of this resolution. I'll be elevated for business of the day.
Adoption.
For adoption.
Of this resolution. It has been moved by Councilor Florence G. Bakay, seconded by Councilor Rabago, Councilor Raul Bakay, and Councilor Rod Lovely Bernate for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion. Madam Secretary, kindly. Ito ba yung sa SCSI pala yun natin. No more amendments. Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into memorandum of agreement by and between the local government unit, Alaminos City, Pangasinan, and the Cost Savers Incorporated Mall, Alaminos City, Pangasinan, for relief goods and other supply support during disasters, calamities, and complex emergencies.
Councilor Secundera.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of the resolution.
It has been moved by Councilor Secundera, seconded by Councilor De Leon, Councilor Radok, and Councilor Raul Bakay for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion. Madam Secretary, kindly coordinate with the office, CSWD, regarding the working title, the title, and the amendments we recommended a while ago. Ako? Oo nga. So, sa MOA. Eh, syempre, hindi pipirman yung resolution kung yung MOA hindi, di ba? So, regarding, ano kayo? Any other amendments, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Okay na. Basta ayusin lang nila. Ayusin lang. Pero kaya na yan, dito. Basta ayusin lang. Kindly attach na lang the final MOA dun sa pagpirma ng resolution. Next item. Ano ba? Wala na? Any other announcements? So, reminder, na-reschedule po yung dialogue ni Councilor Apolonio G. Bakay from August 12 to August 14. And then yung legislative inquiry ni Councilor Raul Bakay regarding SK Fund, August 20, 1 p.m. And then, let me also remind you na sa August 8, may validation po tayo ng SGLG. So, may mga bisita pong ikot ng City Hall at saka ng legislative. Sana po, make sure po natin